Lakers are doing some skating of their own as CBS continues its coverage of the 1987 NBA Finals. Fast break points were almost even at halftime, but forget about that. The Lakers started a run. They also blistered the Nets while the Celtics had problems, and Boston scored only 12 points, and a third period reminiscent of what the Celtics have made their living on for so many years, coming out strong and blowing out a team. Well, the game isn't a blowout at this point, but the Lakers are in command. Robert Parrish in the game, playing with 5 fouls. Magic to Green, and he lost it out of bounds. So in the game for the Celtics, Jerry Seasting and Dennis Johnson at guard, Bird, McHale, and Parrish up front.
Celtics have to have at least 3 good defensive stands and then turn it into baskets up the other end to have a shot at this ball game.
Does that first one count as one?
Right, and it certainly does. Right in a row, too.
Parrish, baseline. Yep. And Michael Thompson out to Cooper. Magic. Cooper. Cooper has only 4 points. Danny Ainge has 2, so maybe their injuries have affected them today.
4 on 2, 4 on 3. That's what the Lakers have been doing to the Celtics. The speed very evident here.
Biggest lead of the game, 15. McHale lost it to Cooper, and here comes showtime again. It's last touched by Byron Scott. It'll be Celtics ball, and Danny Ainge checks back in the game, and Seasting goes out.
Casey Jones saying right now, I'm going with my top 5 guys. We're going to win this together or we're going to lose it together, and they have done a great job all season long. That's a 5-man unit with the green jerseys.
Michael Thompson on Parrish's miss. Scott. Dennis Johnson. And the Celtics better stage a rally in a hurry. Dennis Johnson, who's one to do it, makes it an 85-70 game. Kareem is spending a lot of time on the bench. He's playing with 4 fouls and well rested. And an official's timeout now. 9:45 remaining in the game. They can't wait to start celebrating at the Forum. It's 9:45 remaining and a 15-point Laker lead. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Let's take a look at what happened with Dennis Johnson and Magic Johnson.
This is the home of the pratfall, but that definitely is not a pratfall. It kind of hit him underneath the nose and the lip. Magic, unintentionally, right, as he was really trying to communicate with one of his teammates, and Dennis Johnson just happened to be there.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is back in the game. He's been on the bench for 13.5 minutes. Basket by Michael Thompson, and when Kareem came out, the Celtics were leading by 3 a minute into the third period. So it was Magic with 12 in the period, Michael Thompson 6. Michael Thompson's having a fantastic game off the bench for the Lakers. We got a rebound there. It's 8. And Cooper hits. 89-70. Timeout. And while we were away, dancing on the court, and I'm sure dancing in the crowd, as the LA Lakers, now 9 minutes and 13 seconds away from their 4th NBA title of this decade and 5th since they've come to LA. But the Celtics have never quit all year long, as you know. McHale has his shot blocked. Worthy comes down with it. But the Lakers took charge in the third period, Tommy, and this thing to even come close now.
That was always their ultimate weapon. They had trouble springing it loose in Boston, but they sure did here. And when they get it loose, they are unstoppable.
Michael Thompson and Kareem with Worthy up front. Dennis Johnson draws the foul. And a word about Michael Thompson here, who has 13 points and 8 rebounds. We were out here in the regular season game between these teams, and a couple of days before, near the trading deadline, Jerry West, who is Brent's halftime guest along with the Big O, made a deal. It could have been Wayne Cooper, could have been a lot of people, but he held out and got Michael Thompson. Everyone thought that that would be the deal that would put the Lakers over the top.
Sure it was a championship move, in my opinion. And I said so that day, because you don't get a quality backup center like a Michael Thompson, and they needed a quality backup center. That's where they were really hurting.
Maybe a little too quotable for Pat's taste when he came here. He says, you know, these practices are tougher than playing the Celtics. And Pat Riley says, I don't want to read too many of those quotes.
Well, that's perhaps when he learned to win when he came here with the Lakers.
Worthy with the rebound. And a foul inside. A loose ball foul against Kareem, and that's his 5th personal foul, and in a close game that would be a big factor, but right now it isn't.
That spurt by the Lakers with their fast break really now said, hey, Kareem does not have to really score in this 3rd quarter or 4th.
Gets the rebound. Cooper drills it to Michael Thompson, and Bird played well defensively. 4 minutes gone by at this final period. McHale at the other end. Kevin now with 18 points.
Going to be a run and gun game from here on in, and that favors the Lakers.
And those points by McHale were his first of this half.
No more pecking away by Boston, slowing the tempo down. They're going to have to try and match the tempo with the Lakers and still win.
Kareem. Basket counts. Jack Nicholson, who went to Boston for the middle game. Back home here. And Robert Parrish has fouled out of the ball game with 6. 12 points and 5 rebounds for Robert Parrish.
There's Kareem. They take away the skyhook to the baseline. And he always seems to come up with something a little bit different. A left-hand hook. It rattled around a little bit, but it went in.
Greg Kite replaces Parrish in the Celtic lineup. Kite, who played a major role in 2 Boston wins, was shuttled to the background today. Tommy?
I don't know. When he shaved his hair, I don't know if he came out prepared to just scare the Celtics. He looks mean with those goggles.
I'm talking about Kite going to the background in this game.
Kite has come in, and they elected to go with Walton's experience rather than Kite's fast legs, and that may have something to do with this situation.
Dennis Johnson leads the Celtics with 26, and Larry Bird has scored only 10 points. Dennis Johnson with a good defensive play. Cooper comes right back at you. Kite is on Kareem. McHale. 1 on 3. Ames for 3.